Reduced sheriff patrols in Josephine County are causing an increase in calls to private security companies.
Over the past year, those companies say they've encountered violent suspects without getting any backup. Newswatch 12's Sandberg joins us live from the newsroom and shows us how one company is handling the increased incidents.
In a fully funded county, private security companies would patrol homes and businesses and call for law enforcement if they find a problem or a criminal. Josephine County is not a fully funded county. Now private security officers are finding themselves with new job descriptions. They're security guards. They're not cops. But with fewer law enforcement officers on the road in Josephine County, it means a changing role for private security.
We're kind of on our own, so it becomes quite a bit more dangerous once we enter the county.
And as some security guards have learned, the danger is real.
I personally have been assaulted on a prior occasion. I've been shot at since I've done this job.
The owners of Concierge Home and Business Watch say they've hired more officers to handle more calls in the past year after voters rejected the 2012 public safety levy.
At least doubled. Our workload has doubled. Our client base has almost doubled. Our calls for service have almost doubled. Over 200 or more calls for service per month.
And after another levy failure last week, the company expects their work to keep adding up. Security officers out on patrol say they're finding more aggressive transients and criminals who know they'll likely only be cited and released.
We hear things such as, there's nothing you can do, you can't take us to jail, there's no space for us in jail. If you call the police, they're going to take 3 or 4 of them to do anything, and they probably won't do anything anyways.
It means being in situations that normally would be handled by sheriff's deputies.
We've been forced to be somewhat more reactive and are intervening much more often.
The company's owner says she hopes it's a wake-up call for the community to come together and show they won't tolerate an increase in crime.
The bad guys on the street are taking advantage of our vulnerability, and that's not okay.
The security officers can detain a criminal on scene and wait for law enforcement to arrive. They say with the cutbacks to the sheriff's patrols, many times there is no law enforcement backup, which means the suspects would have to be released. Live in the newsroom, Sandberg, Newswatch 12.